Hey there, explorers, and welcome. We're about to journey to a land filled with green hills and some truly magical stories. Ready to uncover a very special legend? Let's dive right in. Just imagine hearing those words whispered right as you're about to fall asleep. What would you do? Well, our story tonight begins with that very question. So, deep in the beautiful land of Assam, there lived a little girl, and her name was Pubu. And more than anything else in the world, Pubu loved listening to her grandma's wonderful tales. When her grandma whispered the secret of the sky elephant, Pubu's eyes grew so wide with wonder. An elephant that could fly? Oh, there was no way she could just go to sleep. Not tonight. She just had to see it for herself. So, with a determined little nod, she decided she was staying awake. As Pubu watched from her window, the whole world was still and quiet. And then it happened. A great big shadow swooped right across the bright moon, totally silent and so mysterious. Drifting down from the starry sky was an elephant. But wow, not like any she had ever seen before. It was glowing with this soft light, and on its back were these magnificent blue wings. It landed so gently, its kind eyes looking right at her.
Pubu, slowly, carefully, stepped a little closer. Her heart was just thumping with excitement and maybe a little bit of fear. She could hardly believe what she was seeing. With a shaky little voice, she asked the one question that was filling her mind.
The sky elephant's voice, it was so calm and gentle, kind of like the rustling of leaves in the wind. And its answer was this wonderful puzzle, a secret that was just for her. And then the elephant invited Pubu for a flight. Can you believe it? From way up high, she saw her home like never before. They soared over the Brahmaputra River, which looked just like a ribbon of silver in the moonlight. They flew over the tea gardens that seemed to be dancing in the cool night air, and they saw thousands of fireflies blinking below them, making their own constellations right there in the dark. But as they were flying, the magical elephant let out a soft, sad sigh. Pubu could actually feel its worry. The beautiful world below them, it was in trouble, and this gentle giant had something really important to tell her. The elephant looked down at the hills, and Pubu saw that some of them were bare. It explained that its home, the beautiful forest that gave life to so many creatures, was getting smaller and smaller. It needed a friend to help protect it. Pubu knew exactly what she had to do. As soon as the sun came up, she ran to find all of her friends. With the sky elephant's words still echoing in her heart, she told them everything about her magical night flight and the forest's important plea for help. And you know what? Everyone wanted to help. The children all worked together, planting little saplings all over the bare hills. With every single tree they planted, they were giving a gift back to the forest and making a promise to the sky elephant. And slowly but surely, the hills began to turn green again. That night, the sky elephant returned, and its eyes, they were just filled with gratitude. It thanked Pubu and her friends for their kindness and promised that even when it was unseen, it would always, always be watching over them and their growing forest. What a beautiful story about how one little girl made such a big difference. And you can too. So let's get ready to explore, just like Pubu, in our Explorer's Activity Zone. Okay, for our first activity, I want everyone to stand up. Let's do this. This is our mirror activity. Imagine you have magnificent giant blue wings, just like the sky elephant. How would you stretch them out? How would you flap them to soar over the tea gardens? Come on, let's see you fly. Wonderful flying, everyone. Okay, now for a quiet moment to think. If you could meet the sky elephant, just like Pubu did, what one question would you ask it? Would you ask about the stars? Or maybe about other magical creatures? Share your amazing questions in the comments below. All right, explorers, we just flew all over the beautiful land of Assam with Pubu and the sky elephant. Now it's time for a quick pop quiz to see what you remember about this amazing place. 3 questions. Are you ready? Here's the first one. We know Assam has dancing tea gardens, but it also has a super famous festival filled with dance and celebration. What is it called? Question number 2. Assam is home to a very special national park where a magnificent and pretty rare animal lives. What is that animal? And for our final question, we know that tea gardens are beautiful, but they're also really important. What percentage of all the tea in India comes from Assam? Do you think it's a little or a lot? Okay, let's see how you did. The answer to question 1 is Bihu, a joyful festival of dance. For question 2, the amazing animal is the one-horned rhino. And for number 3, Assam's gardens produce a whopping 50% of India's tea. Fantastic job, everyone! Our journey through Assam is complete for now, but your grand adventure is just getting started. So don't forget to get out your explorer's passport.
Today's special location to add to your map is Kaziranga National Park. Remember, it's the protected home of that incredible one-horned rhino we just learned about. What an amazing place.
And before we go, here is your secret clue for our next adventure. A tiny sparrow with the heart of a warrior. What could this mean? A tiny bird with a warrior's heart? Well, we'll find out tomorrow. Thank you for joining us on this magical flight over Assam. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next story. We'll see you tomorrow, explorers. Goodbye!